Thank you so much, Tawonga. Thank you, Sadrine, for the prayer. Thank you, everyone, for attending today. I am so excited to share my journey with you. I hope you'll be able to learn a thing or two and take some notes. Let me start by sharing my screen. Tawonga, just confirm once you can see my screen. Okay, great. So I'm so happy to be part of Young and Dynamic today. I consider myself a young and dynamic person myself. I'm currently a data scientist at EcoCash Holdings, and I'm one of the first female data scientists in Zimbabwe. I'm also a NUST alumni. I went to NUST for university, so any NUST people in the room, whoop, whoop. I'm also a LinkedIn learning instructor. That means I carry out LinkedIn learning courses online where I teach people different skills. So I'd like you to walk with me on what I call my Techimony. My Techimony is a testimony of my technology journey. I call it a Techimony because it's a testimony. Jesus has been involved throughout my journey, and I always like to give him the glory for that. So I was born in between those years, 1981 to 2000. So I'm part of Generation Y. And I went to high school in the 2000s. Now in high school, I faced fees challenges. Our family wasn't always able to pay fees on time. And I'm sure some of you can relate to how frustrating that is. When I went to A level, I chose science subject. And that was quite foolish of me because I had passed my arts at O level. But somehow I was a tomboy and I wanted to fit in with the boys. So I took the sciences and I didn't pass too well. I got 8 points in the end, but that's okay. I then went to university in 2007 and I had more fees issues in university. I also ended up repeating a year of my degree due to both fees issues, and also I had to repeat some of the things were quite hard for me. Why do I share this? When people see me now, they think my journey was so easy, but it was so full of setbacks. To finish university, I want to be a doctor and I want to do 1, 2, 3, and they were so focused, but I felt like I was just shooting in the dark. I didn't know what I wanted to be. When I finally graduated, I got a 2 degree class. Most people want either a distinction or a 2-1, but I got a 2-2, which was quite low. Again, I'm sharing this with you just to say your grades in high school, your grades in primary school, your grades at university don't define what you can then do with your life afterwards. 2012, I finally graduated after repeating that year, and it was quite hard for me because all my friends had graduated a year earlier. But anyway, I graduated and I managed to get a job in admin. So I was in this job and I would basically do a lot of filing, and we used to work with farmers. I would sometimes go to the fields to work with these farmers to record the inputs they would use on their farm. And after 5 years of doing this, I became very unfulfilled. It was quite boring for me. Imagine this is someone who's got a degree in maths, but they're just filing. Obviously, I needed a bit more of a challenge. And I was quite miserable at work until someone said to me, you know, you're complaining about your work, but if you had the opportunity to do something, what would you want to do? And that challenged me to start thinking, okay, what is it exactly that I want to do? So imagine, this is 5 years after graduating and I still didn't know what career am I going to pick.